Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So tonight I am working with Beautiful Baubles. It also comes with these beautiful framelits. So I want to show you a few things with the framelits before I do the cards. In case you haven't seen too many that go together. So if you wanted to cut it completely out, you would run it through the machine this way. If you wanted to, let me see. These are a couple samples that I did. So this one was totally cut out. Let's turn that around. This piece here was done with glitter, not the ultra fine glitter, but some glitter that we used to sell. But I did it basically with the same technique with the sizzix sheets, which are these that are in the big catalog. So it's a lot of fun, and when I did that, and I'm going to show you how I put it together. So I peeled one part off and left this covered and put the glitter on top of it, did the same thing, and then once this is covered, it's not going to stick to it, so then I went ahead and did the red. So here's one of the cards I did today. Here's another one. So this also was totally cut out, so using those, and then you end up with a piece like this in the center. So that can be used for something else. And this I did with silver embossing. And then I took our chalk marker and just painted, just, you know, a little bit of white. You could also do bleach if you wanted to. But I just wanted to give it a little definition in a couple places. So I'm also featuring my favorite cards, that the gold and then again the silver. I'll be doing with these blues and the silver my Hanukkah cards, so that's going to come in handy. So I'll find the right whatever and do it. So the technique. Oh, another thing about these dies, you want to make sure before you put them through that you clean all this out. So, you know, start with the brush. I don't want to make a real mess here. And then whatever you don't get out, take your poker and clean them out, because when they start filling up, you're not going to get a good cut. So make sure you're always starting with it totally clean. Let me get rid of all these little dots that cling to everything. Okay, so I showed you two of the cards that I did. Let me see if I want to do this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay, so this card, this was Sue's favorite card when I sent them to her. She was like, "Ooh, I likey that." Are you on, Sue? Go away, Adam. Okay, so this is vellum, and I went ahead and already embossed that. If you can see it, you'll probably see it better there. Let me just get all my little pieces. I also embossed the deck the halls, which you can see there. So this one was put through just with, not with the piece to cut it out, just with that piece. And then I did a little trick on here so that you can line it up properly. So I laid this down, And then I kind of put a little pencil dot right in the center, which you're not going to see once this is all done, just to kind of get it to where I want it. But it'll check again right before I glue it down to get it in the right spot. Also, when you put it through, the easiest way to make sure you have all of these out is to look on the back, because a lot of them are just design, they're just embossed. So when you look on the back, you can see which ones need to be, that are cut and need to be popped out if they didn't come out right away. Okay, let's move this. I don't think we need it. I'll pull it back if we do. So I did a little coloring, and I used regular markers, and I did Balmy Blue and Blueberry Bushel, which are going to be absolutely fantastic Hanukkah colors. So I just went on the top, and you're using, you know, the side of the marker again. And I think I went in there too. If I didn't, we are this time. And then you can see it. It gives just a light color. And then I did the bottom. So it's quick coloring. Now you have to remember that your ink doesn't dry. It doesn't absorb into this paper. So you have to kind of blot it or let it sit for a little bit. And then I went into here carefully. And then you can turn it over and check the other side to make sure you've gotten into all the spots you wanted to get into. And I went along that one. And you don't have to be real neat. So can you see that from that side? Probably better with the white. There you go. So that's basically, oh no, you know what else I did? I did these in here to give a little color in the middle. Okay, that looks almost good. Couple spots, better. Okay, so then I'm just going to blot it. You'll see, a little bit comes off. Okay, so to make sure that you're centered, so I'm going to go a little bit like that, and then see if it lines up, and that looks about right. So it's going to be right under that blue. And then I just used some tape on the sides. Where's that little dot? Alright, so before I like really press it down, I'll check it again. Could go a drop lower. Just a hair. Good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that down. Okay, and then what I did for the deck the halls, that kind of looked silly, just the blue on the blue. So I cut another one out of the blue, and We're just going to take that, put a little bit of wet glue, and that gives you your wiggle room using the wet glue. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then I used dimensionals. Love my dimensionals. I think I just gypped myself. I think on the other one I used 4. And then this cutie silver and white. Let's see. Got it. All right, there is a way to do it so they don't twist, but you have to go backwards, and I'm not very good at it. Okay, so you go around the other way. It's like a lefty Louie thing with a righty doing it. But then it doesn't twist. All right, let's start again. I hate doing this kind of bow. Okay, ready? And we're going that way. And then tighten it. I need to become a lefty to do that. Whew. But see how it's not twisting? Just need more practice. Okay, and then with a glue dot, you take one and you roll it. And then put it where you want it. It just stuck to me and moved. Okay. Whew. That was the hardest part. So there it is on our beautiful, and I could do something on the inside. You can even put another piece on the inside. I very rarely decorate the insides. Maybe I'll get better at that. So that's card number 1. Okay, now we're going to go for the technique. Let's see how much I fumble. And don't forget, what's really great about the card is that they have the matching envelopes. So let me show you the card. When we went to this scrapbook expo last month, so they gave us cut out with the glue piece attached these feathers, and then they gave us this little piece of lace, which at the end, after I do this card, I'm going to try something on our detailed deer. So, but this was just laid over it. So part of it is covered, and after you remove your piece and you have that glue exposed, so you put your fine, and what this is, it's from Elizabeth Crafts, and it's silk microfine glitter. So it's like really, really fine. And I did shut my fan off, so trust me, I'm hot. and then you put that on the one, then you peel it off, and whatever is exposed, you use the second color. Of course, I bought the earth tone, so I bought like just one sleeve of these. So I'm going to be using Copper, Bronze, and Moonbeam. But they're fun. So I found one of our circles that worked for this. Let me show you the card first. This is the card. So this was the, I think this is the copper. The Moonbeam. This is the Moonbeam. And then that brownish one is the Copper Bronze. It's pretty. I like it. But I wish I had some other like nicer reds, but I was being good. I was really being good. So this piece was put through the swirls and curls. And this is, what color? Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there, and then that's ready. We'll do this part first. We'll save the best for last. Okay. Make sure it's down good. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside. Now, these I ran through already, but I want to show you how I got there. So I cut these at 2.5, and what you do is you peel off the part with the writing, and let me go the other direction, and then put that down. So this is done like a normal, like anything else you would be putting through. Okay, and then your die is going to go on top of this and then through the machine. And you'll come out with this. See, I'm all ready for another one by doing that. And then this will come off and expose all that adhesive. So now I cut out, well, I did the same thing with the white, okay? But you're going to cut it on this side. So, because this is always your right side, and you want your right side to have the glue, where this you want it on the back side. I hope that makes sense. But there's a right side and a wrong side. Okay, so that went through. Now, we're going to take this, and I think the easiest way that I got this off before was to do this. Of course, it's not going to go as fast. Well, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to expose that glue. And then we're going to take this. And the easiest way I found to do this also was upside down. So you can see that you're covering the whole thing. Okay, so now I have that glue exposed, and I'm going to take a coffee filter, and on this one, the gold, I did this. So with the microfine, it's really fine. And then you like burnish it right into the glue. we're going to put that back. When I get through this part, maybe I can put the fan back on. Whew. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. Now I'm thinking in reality, oops, there's still pieces in there. In reality, because that has the glue on it, I didn't have to put a sticker on this one. I could have just cut them plain. Okay, so you want to make sure your pieces are out. And then get that on there. And then we'll take the other color glitter. And burnish that in there. Ooh, pretty. Okay, my handy dandy Swifter is somewhere. Here it is. So we'll get rid of some of that glitter. Okay, so we're going to bring this back in. And, oh, we still have to do one more thing. We're going to stamp Deck the Halls. And we're doing that in soft suede, and I know I took it out. It's just buried. It's right there, buried. Isn't that pretty? Love it. It fits so perfect on this. And this came from, not Detailed Deer, the one with the hearts. What's it called? Sweetly Stitched. Sweet. I love all these different stitching. Okay, and then we used last night, or the other night, some of the Shimmer Paint. So what I did is I took a dauber and just went right into the cap and just put some gold around the edges, just like you would do with ink. Oops. That's going to be shimmery. Okay, and then this also got raised up. I'm always putting things upside down. Okay, so that's going to go there. This is going to go there. And then I used, and it's buried too. Nope, there it is. Our copper trim. So I cut 2 pieces. And of course, I think I put it on before I did the Deck the Halls. But we'll fix that. I used a glue dot. We're going to pull that up. Okay, so I use glue dots again. Did it? Oh no, it's on my fingernail. I'm like, why is it not sticking? Okay, so that's going there. Then we can put this back on. Okay, and this one I put down plain, just with some glue. I'm going to put a drop of glue on that to keep it. And this one I put up with dimensionals. Okay. And then these I pre-did a couple little bows. So that's that card. And not, you know, it's pretty easy, but just something a little different to do. Okay, so now I cut out, we're going to try it. Let me just see where it disappeared to, because I start throwing things and then, So I cut out a deer, and here it is. But I don't know if I saved one of these. Yep, I did. Okay. So I'm going to have to cover part of it when I take that off. Let's hope it works on the, because I haven't tried this yet. And I wish I had that light color that's in the feathers. That would be so pretty on the antlers. Coffee filter. I threw that one out. What a maroon. Alright, we're going to use a piece of paper. Oh, no, I got another one. Huh. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. We're going to cover up his antlers. And then so I'm going to do the darker color first. Cross your fingers. See if it works. Okay, and then you burnish it just like I did before over the paper. I don't know, I think I did something wrong. No, I didn't. I did it right. Okay. So let me put this back in the bottle. And then it's going to have a few just from my finger, a little darker. But I wish I had that other. Oh my God, that would be... The real Gail came out. Okay, and then that gets burnished. All right, I think if I find like a different pattern in the lace, although you can see it. All right, that's going in the garbage again. And then let's see what this looks like. Let me put it up against something. Can you see that? Can you see the two shades? Oh yeah, I'm looking now and I can see it. It's kind of cool. So I have to go find some more. Oh, as you turn it, you see more of the lace. So I might have to get just a couple more colors and then play with some other dyes that we have and find some more lace. But let me bring in all the cards, clean up some of this mess. So we experimented once again. Yay, us! And I don't know where the other couple went. They're hiding. Oh, here they are. Okay, so here are all the cards I did today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you Sunday. And hello to everybody that I didn't say hello to tonight. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye. Let me know what you think, too.